Way up there in the atmosphere, you know, time won't get you down, no. Time won't get you down, so why are you standing there upside down? Hello and welcome to a timeless general reading. Thank you for tuning in to this video. If you resonated with the title of the message, this reading may be for you. Please take only what is resonating today and leave anything that is not resonating behind, because this is a general reading and we all have our own life experiences, circumstances, purpose, perspective, etc. So some of this will resonate, some of it may not. I have some cards already pulled, so I will basically give you what I'm getting and then I'll clear the deck and restart. So there is a message of surrender, release, and focus. Essentially what I'm getting is someone is honing in on a individual path that is theirs. So you may be guided, assisted, prompted to take a certain path, take certain actions, focus your energy and direct it somewhere. You have motivation to do something. So this is about someone having their purpose clear to them. And even if the whole picture's not there, you're feeling into it, you're sensing into it, you're understanding where you need to put your energy and focus in order to follow through with this purpose. So Ace of Cups and Page of Pentacles is someone really just like cultivating their heart space, clearing out what is not serving them, calling in what is close to the heart. Five of Wands is basically about this individual being clear on their path, and Five of Wands is almost like a conflict card sometimes, or it's just about like group situations. Well, I said conflict today, but I think there's some conflict in, I'm hearing betrayal, and I'm also sensing competition. So this is a person who's clear on their path, but they've run into betrayal and competition on their path. That's a reflection. Like I said, you're clear on your path. It's your path. I want to say that momentum builds when you're in alignment and when you're choosing things that are genuinely for you and are authentic to you. And if that's what you're doing, these people won't be able to touch you. And the Queen of Swords is like giving me this quietly aware of this reflection. Queen of Swords can also be seen as cold. That's why the cups in the cage. It's like an artistic expression. This person will speak up about emotional matters, speak the truth, but they will say things sort of swiftly, sharply. This is not a person that goes on in circles, repeating the same story, the same conversation, the same thing. This is a person that speaks with intention, and they can come off as emotionally cold to others sometimes because they're very clear on their focus, on their path. Hangman is also about, the Hangman with the Queen of Swords is about release and surrender. So, and the juxtaposition of the other card, the Queen of Swords, with the Hangman, it's like, this is the side of you that will act swiftly, that will take care of business, that will watch your back, that will observe and see what others are doing relative to this sort of situation. And then the Hangman is like, okay, once I've done that, I can go back to surrender, I can go back to release, clearing out my space, clearing out my energy, feeling into my heart space and what is aligned for me, what the aligned actions are for me with my heart space in mind. So this is not a person who is cold. This is a person who... You're the person, if you're resonating with this reading. I just want to say that. This is just how I sort of speak when I'm doing a general reading. Three of Cups. Okay, so this is like someone with a close circle, so you do have some individuals who have your back. Three of Cups. These two, like, I'm feeling into like contrast, like night and day. It's like you can feel who has your back and who doesn't, or when someone does have your back and when they don't, and that's okay. Queen of Swords can still watch, observe, see people's intentions, what they say, what they do, and adjust. Who's in the close circle and who is seen as someone who is trying to obscure your path or get in the way or cut you down. Divine Order. Okay, so, and King of Pentacles. There's like fortune in the reading, I want to say, like in the future. I don't want to say like right now, but I don't know. There's clear space out, and there's something that you've been working towards, cultivating, dreaming of, feeding your focus and energy into, even if it is like manifesting, like seeing it, being in it, connecting with like your inner dialogue with the universe or spirituality, and sort of making it quite clear through your thoughts and your focus what you want to call in, what you want to align with, what you desire to experience. And there's this surrender, so the universe is going to try and bring it to you. It may not look exactly the way you think it might, but you understand that it's coming in, and what will come in is authentic to you, it's true to you, and it is favorable. Divine Order is out. King of Pentacles is out. This is someone who ends up sitting comfortable in what they have, with what they have. In Clear Space is like suddenly highlighted. With the Clear Space card, I want to say clear out your emotions relative to the Five of Wands situations. So anytime you felt like there was betrayal, conflict, people acting like hasty, and getting the expression of people like cutting you off, cutting you down, or cutting in front of you, trying to take your place maybe. Getting this visual of like two people in line, not at the front, and someone just like goes straight ahead of the other individual. But Queen of Swords doesn't just let that slide. They say something when they mean it and shut it down. So this is about knowing how much to like be in reality and see other people's intentions clearly, and what they're choosing and what they're doing, and adjust to that, while also prioritizing this, clearing a space, clearing out the emotional build-up of situations in the past that felt like the Five of Wands. And that is leading to you feeling more grounded, I want to say, more connected to your heart space, more choosing things that align with your heart space and feel intuitive. And then you've got Rescue there, which is a card about connection, divine union, and like support, balance, inner connection. Could definitely be, could be a Gemini, you could be yeah. What else? I'm gonna reset. That's what I'm getting at the start. So we'll see what else comes through. I'll use this one, actually. Sometimes I gotta get away, I gotta get away. On to bigger things, on to better days. You just slide away, just slide away. Okay, so gut instincts. I was going to say you may be getting like intuitive messages through your gut instincts. And with the 9 of Wands, there's this guidance to use the gut instinct with like curiosity. So if you're getting a gut instinct, it doesn't mean like your gut instinct is telling you what happened. It's telling you like to look in a certain place, to sense in a certain place. And the 9 of Wands is about like past hurts, maybe like being a little bit sensitive after being wounded, basically. Still someone who is like healing or has healed but is sensitive to past situations. So that's to say that like you might fear the worst when you get a gut instinct. It's not to say that your gut instinct is saying the worst has happened. Your gut instinct is saying like here's a little prompt for you to look into. So if your gut instinct is to go check something, go do something, go somewhere, go have a conversation with someone, then be intuitive and curious about it. But don't jump to conclusions with it until you've had that curious approach and investigated. Slippery fish, emotions. So this is like someone who carries a lot of different emotions and perspectives. It's also a card of Pisces energy. So you could be attuning with a Pisces, or you could be this person who you find like your focus and your emotions shift like a slippery fish. It just like gets away and it comes. It could be like a situation or a thought comes up and your focus and emotions have completely shifted. It's also what a Pisces can be like. Tower with Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is like an offer, hearing like something small, maybe could be a small offer, but it's something that like starts something that leads to a better place, a better, I would say like location even, or foundation, home. So okay, just to split that down the middle there, that was like your energy. This is energy and advice. This is like something coming in towards you. And the 7 of Swords came out like this. And I feel like King of Cups is someone who's like very emotionally balanced, but they're on the watch for this 7 of Swords. I feel like they're aligned, so this person could be watching their back but not acting too hasty with actions for who they're sensing is doing this energy, but they're picking up on this energy or checking this energy. 7 of Swords can also like on the side, it's on the side, ooh, something on the side. Clarify that. I was gonna say 7 of Swords like coming out on the side, it could be like King of Cups is fearing betrayal, but it hasn't happened yet, or it's not happening. I almost wanted to say something on the side as in like okay, stripping illusions and healing energy, forgiveness. This could be like about a third party. This is why I think it's like something small. Maybe something isn't like as firm as you would like. But there's forgiveness here, and there's stripping illusions and healing energy. So if this is a past person coming towards you, look, they may have done something in the past, like third party, or it doesn't have to be a person, it could be like their focus. So you weren't prioritized enough. You were like on the side. Or for some of you, it could have been they were like entertaining another option or thinking about another option. But I'm seeing this person may make a small offer. That is a Tower, and whether it works out or not, it leads you to the Ten of Cups. This is like, I'm feeling into some sort of divine chapter where like you might have an alliance or a purpose or a soul contract with someone, but it doesn't mean that you have to choose that or go down that path. But there's something coming up here with the Tower, stripping illusions. It's like the truth will be made clear, and you may accept an offer or you may forgive. Forgiveness came out, so this could be something that does lead to something that is stable and reciprocal. Ten of Cups could have also been like fear of betrayal, fear of third party energy is what I'm getting to. Stripping illusions. So this could even be like this person coming in to clear things up so that you can see what is clearly the situation, and then choose from there. Maybe can we get some clarification on how that might go, or any other reflection? Confidence. I want to say, okay, no looking back now. There's something like here that's like a cycle closing. This is kind of like clarity coming in, is what I'm getting. Balancing of the scales, stripping illusions. Now I almost want to pull this back out and say Nine of Wands is healing in this chapter. Nine of Wands is someone who has been hurt in the past, who has had to do like a lot of healing. I think, yeah, if you're the person that is in that space, that has been doing the healing, confidence, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on to a new chapter, and I'm getting the sense that there's something coming in that is going to be like relieving. I'm not getting a bad energy. I'm not getting a dense energy or a loss or like, yeah. Like you could have feared the worst because someone else had something else on their plate, basically, and they didn't show you that you were a priority enough. I think they know this and have confidence in how to fix that, alleviate it. Balance is coming out, so it's like this person has maybe learned some lessons or a lesson and they know how to show up now. And it's going to lead to emotional fulfillment. I want to say the first part of the reading where I gave advice on like your focus, following your gut instincts, with like curiosity is definitely advised here. Yeah, there's some sort of healing taking place, and it's not just with what you're focusing on, it's with your circumstances. So things will be coming up that are addressing what's in the way or what was unclear in the past. We'll get some final closing messages, do a final little spread. What am I getting with these? Six of Wands. Getting like I'm getting the energy of like two individuals. Could be straight, could be not straight. I'm getting a few people with different like relationship styles, attuning in the energy, like a man and a woman, and then some of you, might be in same-sex couples. But there's this feeling, if it's not now, it's upcoming, of like two young individuals or people who have just like started to form a union or step into a place of foundation within a person, are finding that this foundation with a person is leading to an end in past cycles. So King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, this is like situations where maybe you fed up, breadcrumbs, like there was a lack of equal reciprocity or give and take. You're moving away from these relationships and situations, I want to say, the King of Swords. And you can feel into the difference between where you were and where you are now, because you have this foundation with others. And look, Ten of Swords came out in reverse, so this is someone who has been through it. It's like shut down. All chakras have been impacted. Wounds in all parts of the body, or emotional hits in all parts of the body. Maybe not at the same time, but over time you've accumulated things. There's an end to this cycle when we see it in reverse with the Death card. King of Wands is someone like feeling the difference in perspective. This energy here is like youthful, prosperous, something like starting out. It's like the start of a journey, start of a relationship, start of a marriage, start of living together, building a home together, accumulating wealth together. And in the process of aligning with that energy of like finding a romantic person, or it could just be like, some of you could be very divine masculine, divine feminine balance. So if you're not focusing on this reading because of a relationship, you may just be finding that Empress and Six of Wands is like princess and prince energy, like youthful energy. And the Devil, it's not coming out bad today. I'm not getting bad energy. I'm getting more so like Kundalini energy. So this could be about a Kundalini activation happening. If you are with someone, could be having a Kundalini activation with someone, which is when you feel more stable in your body. You feel the energy flowing up through the bottom of your spine, and when you sit, when you move, when you walk, when you carry yourself through the world, you don't feel unsupported anymore, because you have this flow of energy moving through your body, from the earth up your spine, which makes it so that you attract or move towards what is stable, what is prosperous, and you're moving away from the Ten of Swords. So this is a reading about following your gut instincts with curiosity, understanding and having sympathy that sometimes you might fear things because of the past, because you're still healing, you've been through it, but there's promise here. I'm seeing like a relationship come together, and also like a relationship forming, or is forming, a home, stability for some individuals. And they're also mastering their energy in the process of this, because they can feel how different this energy is to this. So now we can cut off those individuals, circumstances, places and things that try to cut us down or stab us in the back. I think that's the reading today. I hope you got something out of it. Am I taking the reversal? I don't think so. So this could be like a connection to, just as I close out, that is protected. Destiny, signal, protection, love. either your purpose is protected here, or I'm hearing actually, or your purpose is protected. Your relationship's protected, your purpose is protected. And you're stepping into a cycle where this all sort of like settles in and balances out. I hope you got something out of today's general reading. Until next time.